All right, so video solutions for your homework, 22 through 24, multiplying and dividing scientific notation. All right, evaluate the following. Express the result in scientific notation. So we know that we're going to do numbers with numbers, powers with powers. So I have 3.0 times 3.0, and then I have 10 to the negative fifth times 10 to the eighth. So obviously 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, 9.0 is fine. Okay, when we multiply powers with the same base, what do we do? Add the exponent. So negative 5 plus positive 8. And I would write it like that just to get used to it maybe. So that's 10 to the third. Okay, the last thing you have to do then is you have to put these two numbers together, these two products. Here's the product from the number part. Here's the product from the power part. Then you have to look at that. Is this in scientific notation?
Yes.
There's your answer. Okay? Okay, B. So again, I'm going to take the number part and multiply by the number part. Power part, multiply by the power part. As long as I have the same base, I can do this. I couldn't if they were different. So 4 times 4?
16.
All right. 10 to the second times 10 to the seventh.
Linda, Ariola, go to Mrs. Franklin's
All right.
class, please.
Is this in scientific notation?
No.
No. So when I write this down, 16 times 10 to the ninth, I know I have to move the decimal. So the decimal's right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now this is what we've been working on yesterday and today. If I move it back right there, I was normally going which direction with it?
Left.
No, right here.
Right.
Oh,
I had to go right. How many places?
9 times.
9. Well, I went back one. So did I get farther away or closer? Farther away, so this 1 would have to be added to it. So my new number in scientific notation would be,
10.10.
no, the whole thing,
Oh, 1.6
1.6 times 10 to the 10th. There you go. Good. All right, C. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply these two, 7.0 times 6. And I'm going to multiply 10 to the negative third times 10 to the 6th. So what is that? 42, right?
yeah.
And this is 10 to the,
30.
okay? So my number is 42 times 10 to the third. Is that in scientific notation?
No.
All right. So I got to take that bugger right and move it there. Am I getting farther away or closer? Think of which way I'm going. I'm getting further away. If you needed help, just do this. Remember, here's where I was. I'm going to the right 3 places, so I'm obviously going in the opposite direction. So my number is 4.2, and what do I do with that exponent?
So you add
Add 1 to it. Good. D. All right. Well, this was a teeny bit harder because those numbers aren't as easy. So multiply, multiply. So you're going to have to be able to do that. 4, 6. How many decimal places in my problem? 2 right here. Boom, boom. So I have 2 in my answer. So 2.64. Right off the bat. Do I need to change this?
No.
No. So I'm good. So now do your power. 10 to the 7th times 10 to the negative 3. All right. Add the exponents. All right. And we already know that this is in scientific notation or ready for scientific notation. Okay? All right, good. E. All right. 2.0 times 7.1. Let me see. 0, 2, 0, 14. How many decimal places in my problem? 2. So I have 2 in my answer. Is this number ready for scientific notation? No, because it's more than 10. So I'm going to have to deal with that. Okay, 10 to the negative 4th times 10 to the 9th is 10 to the 5th. All right, so here's my number right here. 14.2 times 10 to the 5th. I got to move this sucker back here. Okay? Is that going closer or farther away than what this tells me? Farther away, because this has to go to the right 5. So when I do it, my new, my new number is 1.42 times 10 to the 6th. Good. All right, F. 4.4 times 3. Okay? So I don't need to do the 0, right? I mean, nobody really does 0, 0 anymore, do you? I just know I'm going to go over a place. So right off the bat, I have that 0 to take up that place. So then that's 12, 12, 13. Okay, 2 decimal places, so 2. Is this number ready for scientific notation?
No.
Okay, I'm going to have to deal with that. 10 to the negative 7 times 10 to the negative 3rd is?
10 to the negative 10.
Very good.
Sebastian Haro, to the office, please.
All right. See you, Sebastian. Okay, I got to move this right there. So is that going to add 1 or take away 1?
Add 1. Oh.
This time, which direction am I going?
Oh, right.
No, negative 10 means I'm going to the left. 10. Negative. Remember, I'm moving to the left. So I'm going in the same direction. So I actually have to take 1 away, don't I?
Yeah.
So 1.32 times 10 to the
Negative 9.
negative 9. Okay? All right. Oh, we're dividing now. Did I multiply it? Yep, good. All right, let's divide. So this time 6.6 divided by 2 or 2.0. Do I need to put the 2.0 there? No. Okay, what do I do with this decimal?
You have to move it to the right.
No, I bring it up. If I don't do anything outside here, I don't do anything there. All right, 2 goes into 6.
3 times.
We're going to do short division. Nothing left over. 2 goes into 6. Is this number ready for scientific notation?
Yes.
Yes. So I don't have to monkey with that. Now, write it this way. 10 to the 10th, 10 to the 4th. What do I do here when I have the same powers? And I'm dividing.
Oh, you have to subtract.
Subtract. I'm going to get in the habit on subtraction to write it like that because I want to make sure if I ever have like negatives in here, I do my same change switch. So that one I don't have to, so that's 10 to the 4th. We already know it was set up and ready to go. Okay? All right, H. 2.7 divided by 3.0, so just 3, huh? Oh, get that picture. Okay, this decimal needs to go straight up. Does 3 go into 2?
No.
No. 3 goes into 27?
Yeah.
9 times. 9 times 3 is 27, so it's even Steven, right? Is this number in
No.
ready for scientific notation? All right, so I'm going to have to deal with that, huh? 10 to the 6th, 10 to the negative 4th. Now, what's 6 minus negative 4? Oh, and that's why you follow along and do what your teacher tells you to do. What did I just tell you in this problem to do? I told you to write it out. Write the rule out, right? Do you remember why? So that you could do your same change switch if needed. This is what this looks like. Now I do my same change opposite, 10 to the 10th. So write this part out right here for your division ones. Okay. Where's this decimal got to go?
To the right.
To the right, one place. Is it going in the same direction or a different direction from this?
Different.
Which direction is this?
Different. Oh,
It's the same. No, just look here. It's either right or left. Positive 10 means it's going which direction? Right? 10. So it's going in the same. So, do I subtract or add? I'm going in the same direction. Aren't I getting closer when I go 1 here? Well, then I don't add. I subtract 1. Okay, guys, if you're going in the same direction, you obviously take away distance. If you're going in opposite directions, you're getting farther apart, so you're adding distance, right? Common sense. Okay, 7.5 divided by, oh, this is a little different one, 2. Okay, bring the decimal up. 7 goes in how many times?
4. No. 3
2
times.
goes into 7. What's left over? Put the 1 there, short division. 2 goes into 15. 7, that's 14. What's left over?
1.
So I have to add a 0 here, then don't I? 2 goes into 10.
5 times.
There we go. Is this number ready for
Yeah. Yeah.
scientific notation? Good. Okay, now do this. 2 to the 5th. Okay, so remember, write it out. So that's a 12 minus a 5, because it's always this one minus this one. So that's 10 to the
7 power.
7th, and we already know this is ready. Easy stuff. Not going too fast. Remember, this will be a video. You can go back and look. All right, 6.6 divided by 3.3. I'm dividing by decimal. What do? Move it over, right? So that means I got to move this one over. When I move over one place to the right, that's like multiplying by what number? Since we've been moving decimals, when I move one place, that's how many tens? If I multiply and move over one place, how many tens did that be? 1 10? Yeah. Every time I multiply by a 10, I move one place. So if I multiply by 2 tenths, how many do I move? 2 places. How about 3 tenths? Well, when you're given that exponent, 10 to the third, isn't that what that means? 10 to the third means I'm moving 3 places? All right. So that's all I'm doing here. So now bring this decimal up because you got to do it. All right. 33 goes into 6. Does it? 33 goes into 66.
Twice.
And we know that's even Steven. Is this number ready for
Yes.
scientific notation? Yes, 2.0. All right. 10 to the 5th divided by 10 to the 15th. So again, do this, please. Because what do you think an answer would be that kids would get if they did?
-4.
Well, if they subtract it, what do you think they might subtract it? Yeah, they might go backwards, where it's actually this, which is really this. So I actually have more negative, so it's 10 to the -10. And you can avoid that problem if you just do this step. Okay? All right, 5.4 divided by 9. Bring the decimal up. 9 goes into 5. 9 goes into 54. 6 times. Is this number ready for scientific notation? This number is between 1 and 10? No. Okay, so we know we're going to have to mess with that. 10 to the 4th, and what am I divided by? 10 to the... You have to help me out. This is screwy. Okay, so again, what's the common mistake you might see kids make here?
Switch it around. Get 4.
Yeah, they're just going to take big minus little because they're still back in like 2nd grade. All right, we know it's 4 minus 8. So same change opposite, so it's 10 to the -4th. All right, but we're not done, right? Okay, where do I move this decimal? Okay, where was I moving it? To the left. So am I going in the same direction or opposite directions?
We're going opposite.
Opposite. So I'm getting farther apart, right?
Yeah.
So do I add or subtract?
Add.
If I'm going in opposite directions, my distance is getting bigger. I have to add. Come on, guys. So that's going to be 6.0 times 10 to the -5.
Move along to the office.
Okay? All right, 4.8. Whoops. Divided by 8.08. So this comes up. How many times does 8 go into 48?
5.
6. All right, is that ready for scientific notation? No. Okay, 10 to the -4th divided by 10 to the -10th. This is a great time to do this, or else people might get what answer? Like, no, if they just subtracted here, what do you think they'd get?
Like -4.
Maybe they might add, but I think they might just get -6. But if they did this, -4 minus -10, that same change opposite, now I have more positives, and I subtract, so it's 10 to the +6. Okay, which direction do I have to move this decimal?
Go right.
Okay, which direction was I supposed to move it?
Left.
Guys, you're not paying attention to this. Don't guess.
Oh, right.
To the right. So am I going in the same direction or opposite?
Same.
Same. Same. Okay, positive 6. Okay, positivo 6 means I'm going to the right. So if I'm going in the same direction, do I add or subtract? Am I getting farther away or closer?
Closer.
Closer, so I subtract. So it's the 6.0 times 10 to the 5th. Because I'm taking this 1 away. So it's 6 minus 1. I'm getting closer. A tiny space inside another computer chip has been measured to be 3.5 times 10 to the negative 7 meters wide. So that's pretty small, huh? How do I know it's pretty small? No, because it's got this negative. So that's how wide it is. And it's 1.8 times 10 to the negative 8 meters long. So pretty small. And 6.45 times 10 to the negative 5 meters high. So here I have a little chip. Guess what they gave me? They gave me a little dimensions, didn't they? So this is very small. Okay? So it was 3.5 times 10 to the negative 7 wide. So I'm just putting this information in. 1.8 times 10 to the negative 8 long. And then 6.45 times 10 to the negative 5 high. What is its volume? Well, guys, how do you find the volume of just a lot? Length times width times height. So that means I just have to multiply all these. So what am I going to multiply?
6.45 times 3.5 times.
The numbers times the numbers. Okay? 6.45 times 3.5. Okay, 5, 22, 32. This is what happens when you're good at your math facts. 15, 13, 19. You do it fast. You guys can be just as fast as me. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now I'm going to move this up until you get. Alright, and I'm going to multiply by 1.8, right? Alright. 40, 56, 60, 46, 16, 20, 16, 18. Over a place. 5, 7, 5, 2. Don't just copy me down. If you're not getting it as you're doing it, then you should just wait till you get home. 0, 5, 13, 6, 10, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this number ready for scientific notation?
No.
No. So I got to remember that. Okay. 10 to the negative 5th, 10 to the negative 7th, 10 to the negative 8. What do I do with those?
You
Add them up. So it's negative 5, negative 7, negative 8. Okay. Okay, negative 5, negative 7, negative 8. Come on, guys, add them up. Negativo 5. Más negativo 7. Más negativo 8. Es negative 20. All right, this thing right here, which way am I going to go with it?
left.
Okay, which way does this tell me to go?
Left.
Left. So am I going in the same direction or different direction? Same. So what does that tell me I do with this number?
Just subtract.
I subtract because I'm going in the same direction. I'm getting closer. So 4.0635 times 10 to the negative 19. You can do the last one because I'm at my 20 minute.